Wack 100 is at it again, and this time, the drama runs deep. The controversial music executive and known internet instigator has stirred up a fresh wave of chaos, this time by throwing Big U's name into the mix in a wild story that has fans and insiders scratching their heads. According to Wack, he tried to warn Big U's wife about something serious, but now it's looking like that whole story might be one big lie. And just when things couldn't get any crazier, Big Meech has entered the chat, promoting a new 42 Dugg song in a way that fans believe is a direct shot at none other than 50 Cent. This entire situation is loaded with betrayal, hidden messages, and industry beef that keeps building. Wack 100's reputation as a chaos agent is nothing new. He's been involved in nearly every controversial rap debate online, but this latest situation might just be his biggest misstep. When Wack claimed he tried to warn Big U's wife about something that supposedly could have been avoided, people started asking questions. What was he warning her about? Why didn't Big U himself speak on it? And more importantly, did this even happen? Big U, a respected OG in Los Angeles with deep ties to the streets and the industry, hasn't directly responded, but people close to him are calling Wack's story a flat-out lie. Some are even saying Wack made the whole thing up to make himself look like a stand-up guy in a situation that never even existed. It's a dangerous game to play, especially when it involves someone like Big U. People don't just casually name-drop his wife into a fake story without consequences. It's clear Wack is trying to paint himself as a misunderstood hero in all this, but fans aren't buying it. On social media, the backlash has been heavy. People are calling him out, saying he's crossing lines for attention. One user posted, "Wack 100 always wants to be the main character in stories he was never part of." Another said, "You know Wack lying when his mouth is moving." It's become a meme at this point. But why would Wack go this far? Some believe he's desperate to stay relevant in a game that's constantly evolving. Others think he's trying to distract from something bigger behind the scenes. Either way, the damage is done, and the streets are talking. Wack has now added fuel to a fire that may end up burning him badly. Meanwhile, as this drama unfolds, Big Meech made a move that's got everyone talking. The incarcerated BMF boss, who still holds heavy influence in the culture, used his platform to promote 42 Dugg's new song, and fans immediately picked up on the subtle shade aimed at 50 Cent. While Meech didn't say anything directly, the lyrics of the song he promoted and the timing of the post say everything without saying a word. The song in question is all about loyalty, betrayal, and standing tall when the odds are against you. Some fans think it's just a dope street anthem, but others believe it's a message. For months, there's been tension between 50 Cent and the BMF family. Although 50 was once celebrated for bringing the BMF story to the screen, it's become clear that not everyone in the real BMF camp is feeling the way they're being portrayed. Meech promoting a song that hints at betrayal, right after more behind-the-scenes drama between 50 Cent and his camp was exposed, feels too calculated to be coincidence. Fans saw it instantly. Comments flooded in. Meech throwing shots without even speaking. Another said, "This that real subliminal boss talk. He said everything without saying anything." This is where the story gets even deeper. If Wack 100 was trying to distract from something, could it be that he saw Big Meech's move and wanted the headlines off of that and back on him? Wack is known to jump into viral moments and spin the narrative. His whole brand is built around getting people to talk. If Meech's silent power move was about to shake up the internet, maybe Wack didn't want to be left out of the conversation. It's important to understand just how powerful Big Meech still is, even behind bars. He doesn't speak often, but when he does, the culture listens. His name carries weight in every circle, music, street, and beyond. For him to back 42 Dugg right now, a rapper who's had his own struggles with the law, feels like a message of passing the torch, but also a subtle flex that he's still watching and influencing everything from the inside. And it's that influence that might be putting pressure on people like 50 Cent. Let's be real. 50 isn't the type to back down from drama. He's one of the kings of trolling and public beef. But lately, things have been quiet. That silence is loud to those who know how he moves. Some insiders believe 50 knows Meech's post wasn't random, and he's preparing a calculated response. Others think he's finally realizing that telling someone else a story, especially a story as legendary as BMF, comes with risks. Wack 100's attempt to insert himself into the conversation feels like someone trying to stay in the spotlight when the lights are starting to dim. While Meech is making boss moves from prison and 50 is playing chess behind the scenes, Wack is out here spinning tales about people's wives, an old trick that just isn't landing the same way anymore. The internet is split. Some people think Wack has completely lost it, while others are wondering if he knows something we don't. But here's the thing. When you lie too often, even the truth sounds suspicious. That's where Wack is now. He's told so many wild stories over the years that even if this one had a grain of truth, it's buried under layers of clout chasing and contradiction. What's undeniable is that the streets are watching. Every move Meech makes still echoes loud. Every song 42 Dugg drops, especially when backed by someone like Meech, becomes part of a bigger narrative. And every lie Wack 100 tells chips away at whatever credibility he had left. At this point, it's not even about whether the story is true or not. It's about the fact that Wack thought it was okay to make Big U's wife part of his internet circus. People aren't laughing anymore. They're tired. Tired of the lies, the fake drama, and the endless stream of half-truths meant to keep Wack trending. The culture is shifting. Real ones are starting to speak less and move more silently, like Meech. They don't need interviews or clubhouse rants. They let their moves talk. And in that silence, real messages are being sent. 42 Dugg's lyrics hit harder because of who's behind them. Meech's post carries weight because of what it doesn't say. And Wack 100, he's yelling louder than ever, but fewer people are listening. This saga isn't over. The lines between real and fake are being tested daily in this game. What's real is that trust and loyalty still matter in the streets. What's fake is people using those same values as props for social media clout. Wack 100 may think he's controlling the narrative, but he's playing a dangerous game. And if history tells us anything, the ones who move loudest usually fall the hardest. Whether 50 Cent responds or not, whether Wack doubles down or backtracks, one thing is clear. Big Meech is still calling shots. And when he speaks, even silently, the entire culture leans in to listen. That's power. That's legacy. And that's something no amount of internet lies can ever compete with.